Hello everyone, welcome back to Hollow Knight. For the past few minutes I have been testing out a new microphone to make sure I could be heard, but obviously it hasn't, it couldn't pick up proper audio. It might not be compatible with the PlayStation itself, or the microphone could just be broken. It is very small. The whole purpose of the mic was so that I could stream adequately without having to use these bulky headphones that I normally have, to be, to be more comfortable. But obviously it didn't work. We're gonna have to try again with a new device. I was hoping to explain what we're doing next in Hollow Knight. Ooh, that was bad. So what we are doing now is we're gonna work on getting a lot of these charms. So we've got the Mark of Pride from defeating the Mantis Lords, the Sisters of Battle rather, same fight. Over here, right next to it, the charm we're looking for is the Warriors, it is called something Fury. Something of Fury. It basically gives you the ability to be a lot more powerful, but it only works if you have one notch of health left. So it's basically a suicide run if you use that charm. The charm here, next to the Dream Shield, is the Dream Wielder that we eventually get upon having, I believe, 1,000 Dream Essence. And we get that from, oh god, I don't know her name anymore. But the Dream Lady who waits for us in the Spirit's Glade, she will give us the Dream Wielder. And all these other charms are kinda useless, not this one. All the other charms are kinda useless throughout the game, but we will be, picking them up, achieving them, and whatnot. We might have enough money to go pick up a few from Salubra, who's right below us, so we could definitely just walk towards her. The Stalwart Shell is one of them as well, but I don't think we're gonna actually buy this one. It's not exactly effective, because it just gives you more, knockback time. So whenever you do take damage from an enemy, you have a few seconds of a frame where you can walk through them. Obviously, it's normal knockback damage, but there's no point in getting Stalwart Shell, because you never really use it. You kind of just adjust to how the Hollow Knight reacts, rather to how the Knight reacts. What we should do is start on our lovely little dreamers here. We could start with Lorien, work our way over to Monomon, and end with Hera. Now, the problem with this is that to get to Monomon, we might have to go through the Queen's Gardens. And I'm not exactly equipped or prepared to go through it quite just yet. There are a few abilities I would like beforehand, but we can easily get to Hera because we opened the door that the Mantis Lords were blocking, which is down here right in the middle of the map, where the cute little seats are. So we can walk straight through there into, I believe it's called the Deep Nest. It's called Deep Nest. So we made it to the ancient basin. I want to say basin, but I feel better saying basin. Up here, this little blacked out area is the waterways, the ancient waterways. But I have a feeling we've gone through there already, so as to why it's not mapped out, it's very interesting. We can talk here to Cornifer's wife. She might have a or not. That's interesting. Let's make sure we have all the abilities I think we do. Just to be sure, yeah, we've got Isthmus Tier, which we get from the waterways in the first place. So what we can actually work on is the upgraded Vengeful Spirit and Howling Wraiths, which becomes Abyss Shriek and something Spirit. And I'm not sure. I know exactly where to get Vengeful Spirit, and we do have a simple key to open the door to it, but we might have to fight the Collector first. Now, to get the Abyss Shriek, we obviously have to go to the Abyss. But where the Abyss is the problem. To get down there, we have to first defeat Hornet, who is very far to the left on the map. We haven't even unlocked it yet. But we have to go beneath the palace grounds. There's a little exit right there. Underneath that bench. That little hallway is in fact a door that leads down to the Abyss, which will be below it. Over here in the middle might be our only other pathway to get to the farthest right area of the map to fight Hornet. Again, which is interesting, yes, we do fight Hornet twice in this game if you wish for 100% completion or above. Obviously the game only lets you go to 112%, but because we did not previously save Zote, we will not be working towards 112%. Or unless we did save Zote, which would be very interesting. We're not reading this, thank you Greta, we love you too. Obviously, if we do save Zote, her dialogue changes because she thinks Zote is all that bullshit, even though he's really not. We're gonna work on not dying. So welcome everyone to the Infected Crossroads. Place is not very welcoming, as you can tell. All the creatures have mutated beyond belief. The little flies are now vengeful flies, or whatever the fuck they're called now. So we are going to have to work a lot harder to make sure we get through this game, because they've made the first level very difficult. So now, in order to get to... oh wait, we can go in? In order to get to Salubra, we kind of have to take a somewhat long way around. As you can tell, the infection is stemming from within this temple itself. As many of you might know about Hollow Knight lore, this is the end of the game. This is the last area we go to. And yes, it is the skeleton of a very, very large bug. What bug that is, I don't know, but hopefully Hollow Knight Silksong will elaborate on that. Don't touch this guy right here, he just blows up on impact, as you might have heard, rather. We're not going to worry about him too much, because he can't jump anymore. He can try, but he can't really jump anymore. Let's check our items, make sure we're adequately... Yeah, this is the best build we can do for now, until we get, until we get more charms and whatnot, and more charm notches. So to get said charm notches, it's going to be a minute. So right now we're at the very top of the map, and if we go one more room right, I believe we saved the grub that was in here previously, and the knight in here should now also be infected, or not. That's okay. That's perfectly okay. But his attacks are much faster. Whew! And we're only in here to check if we save this guy. We're not even here to make sure we save him. Just like how we fought him before, except with a lot more damage. Not that we had to fight him, he just started to be aggressive, and I got greedy, making sure that we saved the grub. So, we're going to continue on with our adventure. We're going to head back down, everything blows up. Yeah, everything blows up. If I remember correctly, we have indeed gone into the Crystal Peak, so it's not necessary for us to go. Yeah, we don't have to go through the Crystal Peak, but what we should do is we can take, after talking to Salubra, of course, we can take that tramway down to the resting grounds and into the King Station. And from the King Station, we can go to the Kingdom's Edge. So we're just gonna head on over and do that. That's my fault. Cool, at least I remembered to open up this little gateway, because without it, our travels would be much longer. Much, much longer. So now what we have to do is go backwards, because I believe if we go right here, it'll take us straight to the station, or the first entrance for the Crystal Cavern. Yeah, this is the first entrance. So you don't really have to be here, you can head on back. And let's go, well, we could curve that. There we go, let it blow up. And we can move. Always wait for the afterglow, for the recoil to disappear. Otherwise, it will blow you up. Just like that. Let's head down, I think, one more. If it will let us. No, it won't. So, now we do have to find another way around. And I think our only other visible route from here is to go back up and to the left. Which, it happens that we can't go the same exact route, it's normal. Or we can go up and back around, but I think that's where we actually are. Oh no, this is the stagway. So you can go up, take that right really quickly, and go around, and down. Because we can't go back up, yeah, that would be much longer. So we're gonna head back up. Find ourselves another pathway. Ooh, that blast effect is deadly. Killed him kind of fast, so I feel kind of bad. These things never want to die, so it's very distressing. I should have sat it at the bench, possibly, just to make sure. Well, there's a bench outside of Salubra, so let's not. I won't stress that. There's no point. So this should be the right, even though it is still the Crystal Peak entrance. See, now I feel like I've gone too far. Like I've missed my original exit. Let's see, let me open my map. Yeah, I've gone a little too far, I think. That wouldn't quite make sense, would it? Here we go, this could be it. Yes, this is what we needed. Obviously, it's still very deadly in the area. Enemies, you know, they took... Oof, they got big! So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna jump straight down, hopefully. Not take damage. Yeah, sure, thank you. And on the way down, here we are, we successfully come back around to Salubra. We no longer have to fight the Grandmother. We did that at the beginning of the game for anyone joining us brand new today. Take this bench, you know, get ourselves a little heal. That's my cat, everyone. She's adorable. And we can buy a few of these charms from Salubra. Now, we don't have enough. Oh, we could buy these charms and make it enough to get the charm notch, so we can progress through it. Thank you. Let's pick which ones we think we'll need. So Quick Focus is a bit of a cheat. Quick Focus allows you to heal two Mask of Life every time, but it isn't quick. The problem is that it takes about 3 or 4 seconds longer to heal, and as you know in Hollow Knight, 3 or 4 seconds is quite severe. We can totally grab Long Nail, however we have Mark of Pride, so let's not do too much. We will grab Shaman Stone, and then we can work on getting a bunch of other things. So let's see how many notches we need for both of these. 5 more and then 12 more. It's a lot to get the charm notches within the game, but it is very useful. It is extraneously useful. So let's grab our Hive Blood buddies. And before we buy anything else, we're going to check our inventory, make sure we have a Pale Ore. We do not have any Pale Ore. Okay. So we've got our first successful nail upgrade. What we should work on is getting the next 2 pieces of Pale Ore. Now, I don't know which one I got the first time. I also don't know if I've managed to fight Crystal Guardian. So we could go up, fight the Crystal Guardian twice, who is now the Enraged Guardian. But let's first see if we might have done that already. If he is in the bestiary, we have fought him twice successfully. Here he is, we've got the Crystal Guardian, but we do not have the Enraged Guardian, so we can go back to the Crystal Cavern and, you know, have a little fight, you know? So Hornet, as it says, defeat 1 more to decipher the Hunter's notes, so we do have to fight her again. And the game makes sure that, you know, you know what you're doing. Defeats 5 more of these. I don't really have to, but thank you. 5 more of those. 15 more of those. Wow. 8 more of these. 7. None of these. Okay, so what we're working on is getting to Hornet. So we need to be very well prepared. So I think I might have shown this to you guys. I might not have. But let's do a little cheat that the Hollow Knight community has shown us. Actually, I don't even have to do that cheat. So the way to get up here, or to get up to a little area, normally you'd have to bounce off of your own shadow to get up to this little access point, but because we have this, we go right through. And this takes us to the Blue Lake. Here we meet Tiso! Vicious and deadly battle. Serenity is a bore. Yeah, whatever, Tiso. We'll see you later, bro. And of course, Hollow Knight being a beautifully drawn game, the water splashes. Voila! We've made it to the other side of the Blue Lake, to which it should now be on our map. And this takes us to the resting grounds. It is originally how we're supposed to get up here technically, after you reach the Crystal Cavern, but we don't have to do all that. Now, what's good about being down there below us is that over here we have, I believe, the tramway, and then going straight back down, over to the right or the left, we should be able to reach Demon's Edge. But I like cheating. I don't. I like finding alternative routes. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna open our menu again. I know I'm doing a lot of menuing. I have 150. We're gonna talk to the Shaman Moth really fast. So we'll go through this and see what she'll give us. Though I might have to return at 200 or 300. What we can do, now that we have our beautiful ability, is unlock this ever so creepy ass area. But we shouldn't do that till a lot later. So we're gonna do... Oh, wait, we could do it now. I won't do the same thing. But, since we're here, we may as well open it. And wish me luck, guys. Boom. It is very dangerous down here. So the creatures in this area have no qualms. Obviously this right here is a breakable wall. We're going to save that for another time. Actually, we shouldn't, because there's a charm behind this. So what you want to do to defeat them quickly is hold down square, charge one of your abilities if you have them. The next thing we are going to do in this stream actually is gain, in this stream actually, we are going to gain our abilities from the Nail Master. So we're going to go talk to the Nail Master, Shale, Oro, and Mato. Don't let these things kill you. They're very violent and volatile. Obviously I have to dash away because it's very quick. Going up here, there is another one, but we're going to work on getting the charm and open that up later. Charm we're going to get here, I believe, is Shamanistic Soul. Or Shaman Soul, King Soul, something like that. It could be right here. And 3, and 4. Okay, took 4 for that, that's alright. Obviously this is a piece of a bigger area. Oh, this is not what I wanted to do. But I could show it to you guys. I could. But it might be a little dangerous. Actually, yes. Let's do that. Up here, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to show you the worst fucking quest in the game. The absolute worst quest in the game. Like, I will not be doing this in stream ever. And I mean that. I will never do this quest in stream. It will take us days. Ah, Mehon, this world, this cruel, sinful world, why does Che awake? Why does Che persist? I think she's trying to say they, but she's just too old. Ah, Lemaire, you could not know of tragedy as complete as Che's. True lovers stripped apart, two worlds that could not meet. And now melded lovers, dead so long in time, dead so far away. Buried, Monia, aye, amongst its hateful kin that did deny our union, that did reject Che's outsideness. She doesn't suppose, Nalo, Nalo, could he ask? Could Che burden? Lemaire couldn't. You deliver her gift to her grave. The gift is maybe small, but the trek is long. She rests amongst her kind near our queen's lush refuge. Would such a thing be done? Che's acts perhaps impossible things, mad things. For Lemaire to take up such quest would be a kindness Che has near forgotten. So, this fucking quest is not gonna happen, and I'm going to show you why. We have received what is called a delicate flower. Rare boon you grant Lemaire. It will be Che's last request. After this, never shall Che lay burden on another one. A sacred flower is the offering. It is a rare, delicate object, one of a kind. You must cherish it. Must act as though it were your own heart. If you were to get hurt whilst carrying it, or did attempt to ride those jostling transit beasts, it would forever be destroyed. Her grave lies in the middle of Queen's overgrown estate. It is surrounded by her kind who will not look kindly on your trespass. Take care, Lemaire. My hopes I place upon you, and my fervent wish that this small solace may come to pass. So, as you can tell, yes, I obviously said yes to the quest, but it's just to show you why we're not doing it. Ooh, Namo, nails and claws, why must it be so? So she knows that I used the dream now on her. She is one of few characters who can recognize that we have indeed used the dream nail. So let's check out our map, since it says we updated. And now you can see the Blue Lake is listed here. And this little crappy area inside of the resting grounds. So there is more of the resting grounds that I'm going to show you guys. And I'm going to specifically get hit on purpose. Now, actually, will I? No, we may as well try. So, the place she's telling me about is in the Queen's Garden, and getting to the Queen's Gardens itself is very difficult, and we can only do it if we have Isma's Tear. The main entrance to the Queen's Gardens is underneath a vat of acid. We're gonna go this way to get the charm we said we'd come here for in the first place. Now, obviously that ground is a trap. You know, we're not that dumb. I'm gonna make sure nothing else is breakable first. So this right here, they block it for a reason. Because this is spikes. And there's a lot more spikes. This is also a spike. Oh, there you go. Flower instantly destroyed upon the first hit. So that is her quest. You have to make it all the way from here, which is in the resting grounds, all the way to the Queen's Gardens, which is in between Green Path and the Fungal Waste. Specifically where Monomon is, we have to go further and take the flower all the way in, without taking a single hit of damage all the way there. We cannot take the Stagway, and we can use the trains, but the trains only go but so far. Of course, it's a fucking creature down there. Now, thankfully, the flower is already destroyed, so we can kind of just peruse on through. Ah! I didn't see you! Ah! I didn't see you! Whoo! Creepy, right? Whew. I'm pretending to be calm. I am not calm about this. But here's the charm we came for, guys. It increases our magical ability. It is called the Soul Eater charm. I will actually read it out to you, since we found it. Forgotten Shaman Artifact. Used to draw soul from still living creatures. So we can totally use this to casually hit people in the area and gain a bit of soul. Now, because obviously he came from somewhere, we're gonna pick this up too. It's just a bit of money, and we're gonna dream now. So dark. Try it again. Yeah, so these poor people, they were part of the first wave of bugs trying to escape Hollow Nest when the infection came. Now, some of you may know what the infection is, some of you may not. And that's perfectly fine. You know, save all the juicy bits for people who are going to play the game. We've come up here, we've done all this, we're going to go the opposite direction now. And get the rest of this area mapped all on out. We're gonna go up here. Yes, there's a creepy fucker. We're just gonna draw and let the thing kill it. See? Let the enemies kill each other, not you. And yes, you do hear a grub. No, it is not a fake grub. Now, I think that's it. Oh, aside from that guy. Oh, where did you come from? Can I pogo you? Let's try. Cool. That worked out rather nicely. Right, so this is our entrance, where we came down from. We're not gonna bother with him. There is a little thingy here to break. Right here. So this gives us access to another little squinchy spot. Obviously a little dive looking, but we're not doing all that, you know? There is another breakable wall right here. You know, just a bit of a treasure room still. This one right here breaks the floor. So we're just gonna kinda jump up. Oh, that would work too. Here we got no knockback. Because when you do that, when you use your nail upwards, you gain little to no knockback because you're not, you're not hitting something that would cause you to hit the other direction. To flow the other direction. Gonna open this up and head on through. As you can see, guys, we are at the elevator we wanted to get to in the first place. So we don't actually have to go back to the stagway and make our way down. We can take this elevator and make our way back up through the same elevator shaft. Cool. We're gonna come out the left side and we're gonna start jumping up. Now you can either crystal heart this or you can kind of just use your double jump and your dash to get across. Not very detrimental, but obviously they gave you a platform right here so you can come back across. So you're gonna go up this way. Pay attention to the right side. We're looking for a right side platform. We've obviously been out of here before. This is the pathway we opened after fighting the dumb defender. Haha. And the pleasure house is very special, as you can tell. Refills our max. So let us meet, if we haven't already met her, our songstress. And we can sit and listen to her song. It is just the main theme for this area, which I believe is what, King's City, something city, oh, City of Tears. She is simply singing a song for the City of Tears. She is beautiful, obviously. Welcome to my stage, little one. I am Marissa, a songstress of some renown. Though given the sorry state of this place, you may find it hard to believe. Huge crowds once flocked to hear me sing, then something changed. The audience, once so enwrapped, began to leave. I continued to sing, yet my voice fell silent upon their ears. Perhaps you'd care to listen to me sing. You'll be the first in an age to hear it. So, obviously, you guys, she is a dreamer. She's one of many dreamers available in the game for us to kind of absorb. In my original playthrough, unfortunately, I did choose to take her, which stops her singing. But we're going to sit here for a quick second because you do gain an achievement from listening to her song while she's still here. Listening to her song while you take her, there is no song, so there's not quite any point in doing it. But here's where you can take a moment to notice what's happening around the night and in the area. You can see all these cute little white speckles floating around all over the place, but you also see the black ones. And we know in this game that the black bubbles and orbs are void, and void is often considered bad. But the problem with that is, based on how Hollow Knight is working, I would say void is probably the safest thing in this entire kingdom. even though it could be the cause of what's happening in the first place. Give it just a moment, stream. I'm gonna sit here and listen to this. I'm gonna be silent. I gotta take care of something. So, we're back. We are not going to Dreamdale. We're gonna leave her here. Even though we should totally take her dream essence and return to, the Elder, we're not going to. It's not so important that we would need to. I also have a feeling we've marked this place on the map before. Even though it said we didn't. Yeah, I totally have. So we can go back up and get to our objective. We're gonna take this bench one more time so that it recognizes things, you know, that it doesn't save. That is my phone going off. So, obviously I almost made a big mistake just there. As you can see, there's a platform coming up very soon. Right there to the right, that is the platform you need. Now, going any further up makes no sense because the door is locked. Boom. Just like that. So what we're gonna do here, oh boy, this might not even work properly. We are going to Crystal Heart all the way to the end, which might still be blocked off. Yes, it is. Oh, we're gonna get hit by that. Maybe not. Alright. So, Crystal Heart in this area, normally it takes you straight to the Fools, Coliseum of Fools. I might have mentioned this before. So we do have to go back down and around instead. I have hiccups, you guys. I cooked a little while ago. I made some lamb and pork chops. And now my speech is all jumbled. Take care of these guys real quick because they are still weak ass bitches, and all the experience in Hollow Knight is personal experience. Please remember that, guys. When you are playing Hollow Knight, there is no EXP system. You do not gain power or points based on how well or how long you've been playing. The experience is entirely your own. How well you play the game entirely depends on you. You know, there's no shortcutting. The only upgrade you do get in terms of, I guess what you might consider an experience system is the Dream Nail and our soul abilities. But there's no actual leveling up. So when you do get your Pure Nail, which is the final stage of your nail, most enemies will only take about 1 to 2 hits, but they do still have the same attack pattern, which is the problem. Their attack patterns don't change, which helps, because you can memorize things around the world, but running back and forth within Hollow Knight, it's easy to forget. Because you'd be focused on one enemy, learning how that enemy works, and what to do, when, how, long, and whatnot. So you really do have to just stay on your toes, even with the amassed large amounts of charms. I think we got the thing that was over here, but we're gonna do it again just to be sure. Yeah, no, we didn't. So this should be a Hollow Nest. Yep, Hollow Nest seal. And if we want to get back down, we do have to get there ourselves. Or not. Cool. We're gonna call the stag, because we do have to come back here. And we're gonna take off Soul Catcher. No, we're gonna leave Soul Catcher for now, actually. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. But our little stench might not be sticking around. Welcome, Kyoku! Look who's back, everyone! It's not Shady, but, you know. Guess who's back? Not Slim Shady, because none of my friends are Slim Shady. That would be one eventful-ass week and year of explanations as to why they didn't help the rest of us make a fucking best-selling hit. So through here, yes, we do have a grub, but there's also these fuckers at the very top who want you dead. Whew! I'm gonna save this guy. Head on out of here. We're not gonna stress finding the grubs too much. We're really not. Oh. So this room, everyone, is, well, this is what leads us to the collector. I can use one of my room keys, but in actuality, I can't. To get through down here, I have to start from the top and come out from that hole. So the top of this area is totally a way down. If you're wondering how I make the Hollow Knight look up and down, it is just camera directional controls. He can only look up or down, right or left, based on which direction you're going. And we have reached Kingdom's Edge, everyone. Welcome, because everyone falling is dying. Fuck. So what we're gonna do is work our way upwards, because the area I previously showed you how I hit a wall and all those little exploding bats were there, that's at the very top, and that'll take us to the Colosseum of Fools. For now, I'm gonna show you little base things that you can discover just by climbing the walls casually. You know, nothing too major just yet. I will show you the fight with Hornet, but getting to that fight is what's difficult. The area itself is beautiful, obviously. It's snowing, puffed up feathers of doom. Because it's probably just somebody who's already dead. Oh, like that guy who fell with us. Can I dream nail him? Nope, because he just fell. Everybody falling is falling from the Colosseum of Fools, and they are indeed falling dead. Which is the problem. They're falling from their death. Like, they're already dead, but they're falling. I'm gonna try and find the quickest and easiest route up there that I can, though it is very difficult. Pay attention to these white branches you guys see here. They are rather important once we get to Queen's Garden. And for those of you who know why, shut up. I'm trying to hold out as much as I can on the details because I love this game and I feel like I'm ruining the experience for everyone by streaming it. Oh, I got the Hunter's Dodo for that one too. Cool. I mean, I don't like killing those things just because they're annoying. Like, I love killing them because they're fucking annoying. But I don't like killing them because they exist in the first place. It's just a nuisance thing. So we're gonna come up this way, keep going. Actually, we're going a little too far. This little area, I believe, is unlockable. Because Bardoon should be nearby. Or Bardon, however you guys want to pronounce his beautiful name. Bardon, or Bardoon, is an adorable little creature. And he's not so little, because we just saw his ass hanging off the side of the area. This is where things get complicated. These creatures are just prepping you for the bigger versions, who are way ruder and don't know how to relax. So yes, this is our next route to getting up to, oh my gosh, to getting to the Colosseum of Fools. I'm gonna show you guys Bardoon, because he really is just a nice NPC. That right there, that little white speckle, you know, the white background, that is his body. Bardoon is massive. Very massive. Very beautiful as a creature. These little eggs right here, like the one I'm standing next to, he popped out of one of these. There's the rest, you know, there's a leg right there. Got a Bardoon leg. And down here, well, rather in here, we can see a little creature, if I remember correctly. We do see a creature in here. Though I'm not too sure. You guys know how this goes. Kill the little fuckers, get yourself some health, take a few extra hits. Nothing major. However, I feel like there used to be something on the ground that we could go through. If not, that's alright too. My memory's a little hazy. I played the game a lot, but I played, recently I've been playing Monster Hunter. You guys will totally get a stream for that. Also, don't worry. I'm not leaving you hanging. Not entirely. Oof. So these little guys are why Bardoon is so well hidden. He did not have a pleasant time even getting up here in the first place. So this is how we get down from Bardoon. You can hear his little mumble grumbles and crap. His snoring. Rather, said Mumble Grumbles. His snoring is so cute. Nothing to say, Kyoku? You good over there? How's the stream looking? Is everything looking peachy clean, all hunky-dory dandy? This is Bardoon, sound asleep. And now he's awake. So we can talk to Bardoon. Tiny thing, you climb high. Seek the knowledge of these lands. This ashen place is grave of worm. Once told it came to die. But what is death for that ancient being? More transformation, I think. This failed kingdom is product of the being spawned from that event. Oh. Keep talking, bro. We're not done. This falling ash is molt. The worm's corpse decaying, endless. Serene and sad. With its like gone, the world is smaller. Don't mistake. I am not a worm. I'm too small. Too small I am. Too many limbs. No foresight like those old things. For quiet retreat did I climb up here, away from spitting creatures. Yes, high up, away from simple minds, lost to light. Theirs is a different kind of unity, rejection of the worm's attempt at order. I resist the light's allure, union it may offer, but also a mind bereft of thought. To instinct alone, a bug is reduced. So, Bardoon actually told us a very important piece of the plot just now. Be on your way then. It's rest I'll return to, though in these times, sleep oft proves unnecessary. Uneasy, rather. So, now we may leave from Bardoon's side, but before we do, let's get some dream nail. One prefers its mind, not be pride. Is rather unsettling, rather invasive. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't realize he thought of me that way. So, now what we're gonna do, because I've showed you the top of Bardon, I would like to show you the bottom of Bardon. Or Bardoon. I think it's Bardoon. Bardoon just sounds more fun. Die in a corner! Oh, that was I was trying to get him dead in a corner. I really was. So, that's still half of his body. I'm gonna keep going. Nope, a little too far. I think it's this one. Where his tail is. Ooh, comments. I haven't even read the comments. Yes, Bardon, he's very well spoken. He is so super well fucking spoken, man. I literally walked into that like an idiot. I thought I had space. So his body stretches just to right there. Like that little white background area is his ass. Well, kind of sort of his ass. I'm trying to find his ass right now. Rather, I'm trying to find his tail right now, but yeah, I'm trying to find the rest of his fucking body. It takes time. It really does, because once you get another dialogue if you hit the bottom of his tail. Rather, you get a different opening dialogue as well. He's like, was that you hitting the shit out of me for nothing? You woke me up, you know, essentially is what he said. It's obviously not what he says, but, you know. Bardoon. I don't know where exactly I found him at. Where exactly I found his tail at. There we go, let's grab this. Bardoon could also have been one of these little flying creatures. The big ones, rather. Ooh, I hate these bitches. So much. Yo, does anyone else hate these creatures? They're just so... See, because this area is all blacked out, but it's not supposed to be blacked out, because I know what I'm doing. Maybe I did go too far, you know? He's a big boy. He's a big boy. I really do want to show you guys his tail before going to the next area. Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it. You know, because Hollow Knight lore is rather... Oh, I know you do, bro. I know you do. It's real. It's some real shit. Here we go. I found his tail, guys. You know, it's a bit of a cavern, but here we go. You know, he's got a giggle. And just part of me is hoping that it's not actually just his dick, instead of it being his tail. So, now we've hit the shit out of him. Yes, Lily. Oh my gosh, you're so loud. That's my cat again, everyone. She's very sweet and affectionate because she doesn't understand violence. You know, her parents unfortunately died before they could teach her how to rip our fucking curtains to shreds. Which is cool, because we don't have to deal with buying things like curtains or new extra bed sheets just because she broke them. Yes, I do enjoy using double jump a lot, but obviously the regular jump does go just high enough for you to reach a lot of these places. So now we can talk to him again. Is it you bothering about my tail? Rest is somewhat disturbed, but I find that sensation not unpleasant. Yeah, it could have been his dick. But it's cool. Let's try Dream Nail one more time. Yeah, and it's the same sentence. And he's right. He's very well spoken. I love that. I think Bardoon may have witnessed... he said wiggle butt, wow. He may have witnessed what happened to the kingdom, which is why he fled here so quickly. And rather effortlessly. Like, his body is massive. Like, that right there, those are his hands. Those are the rest of his hands. Like, he's beautiful as a creature. I would love to see, like, his full-scale original design. Like, how and where he was meant to fit in. Wow, a well-spoken freak? That's such a bad thing. That was also very lucky how he jumped over me. So, I'm gonna wait for this guy to get a little higher in the air. Yep, right here. Not high enough. What I could do is just dash across to the wall. But that's not very safe either. There we go. That is why I use Hidden Pogo. Nothing here. Cool. What we should do is find Cornifer, but I might have missed my chance to meet him already. Simply because I spoke to Bardon. I keep changing how I'm saying his name. I'm sorry, guys. It's spelled, like, either way, so I kind of just gonna say it either way. Ooh, bitch! You're lucky. Let's get all this money and got my little fly thingy. What's this? Oh! I know what this is. Okay. Who wants to see the collector? I mean, I really don't, because I hate that motherfucker, but yeah, no. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. This is the collector, everyone. He's an annoying douchebag. But we're definitely not just gonna fight him right here straight off the bat. That is what's not happening. So this door... I have a key. Oh no, that's the love key. That's the love key. This... Yeah, here we go. This is how we get back down, up and around, guys. Oh, yeah. Open this one. Did the other one open as well? Yes, it did. And boom. We now have easy access to the top of the Kingdom's Edge. And we have semi-access to, you know, the collector. Now, before anyone says anything about the collector, we need to understand what he went through and why he exists in the first place. I have such bad hiccups, you guys. I should never make such good food. I mean, obviously I should always make such good food, but to have hiccups every time? Bro. Ooh, that was so lucky and I took no damage. Remember, these little guys are just prepped for the bigger ones. Remember that. And always remember that the bigger ones are going to be slightly different. You know, like the smaller ones for these. I don't have a reason to kill them. they're very docile, but I kind of needed him out the way. I'm not even gonna bother with that. Get all right in here. Oof. Ooh. Ooh, my back. So, we will see bigger ones, I think, in this area. Oh boy. So the difference in the bigger ones, which if I see any, we'll encounter. The difference in the bigger one is that they head straight towards you. Like, you see how these guys kept running away? No issue, no qualm, nothing. You know, they're not even gonna chase me, unlike these guys. You know, but they kill themselves upon impact. The little ones go about their day, they don't bother you, none whatsoever. But the big ones, you're fucked. You're 100% fucked. They will chase you. No matter what. They will chase you. And here should be the other exit. Yep. Voila. We've made it back up to where we wanted to go originally. And we are going to continue this way. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the Colosseum of Fools. And we're going to take the save point. If we saved Zote, he will appear in this cage right here. But we didn't save Zote. And we haven't encountered him again. So he will not be in this cage. But we will see Tiso! Hail one, you found it too then. This perfect place. I'll soon be entering the battle. Just taking a moment to rest first. Though few could truly challenge me, I'm hoping this arena presents the sort of brutal challenge I'm after. So though Tiso is very arrogant and ill-mannered, he is righteous. And if you guys don't want to wait to do all 3 of the Colosseum challenges to get a key, I'm going to show you right now how you could just skip it. You go down to where you save, take that right, and you just go through here. Now, you obviously have to break the wall. You have to break the wall regardless. This is very much a tiresome chase. I'm going to show you guys this chase because we have to do it anyway to get a key, to get a new key. Ah, boy, this is going to be fucking annoying. And we have to kill this guy in order to get the key in the first place. Make sure we're good on soul. And we'll just hop into it. Rather, there we go. Come here, bitch. We have to chase him around this entire fucking area, guys. I kid you not. And as you can tell, he likes closing doors. And we have to catch him in order to open the doors up. It's very dangerous to try and, you know, do the shit that I am. Because he's like Hornet. This is also a preparation fight, because Hornet will also have spikes in her later fight with you. Whoo, bitch! But unfortunately, I don't have Sharp Shadow, so this fight is a lot more difficult than necessary. Sharp Shadow would allow me to pass through him whilst dealing damage to him, but, you know, we haven't gotten that far yet, because Hornet. We essentially have to kill Hornet to gain so many abilities. Obviously he's a little fucking douchebag. Ooh, that was very close. That freeze frame saved me. Obviously he went down here, you little punk ass bitch. Whew. Gave me just enough to heal. Wow, he's a douchebag. Let's go. What? There should be a little lake that I can stop him at, but I can't. Oh boy. Got him. Oh. I definitely don't got him, but you know. Shit happened. Motherfucker, really? And I can't really escape until I defeat him. Oh, I walked right into it. I could have done so much better. So we can always go right back in, no biggie, and our soul is... actually, it should be right here. Or not. Oh boy. Oh boy. So if our soul is indeed in here with the fucking asshole, let me just look. Yeah, he's in there. It's okay. It's not horrible, but it is annoying. I have no doubt that he's rather far on the other side, or he's exactly where I died at. He or she, rather. Oh yeah, but your character has no gender. So, for those of you who say he for the night, you're correct, and those of you who say she for the night, you're also correct. Welcome to Hollow Knight, motherfuckers. So yes, we have to do this fight from the beginning. Oh, my soul is right there. Very good. This stream probably won't last too much longer. I think we've been on for about an hour already. Which is not bad, you know? An hour is nothing. Let me there we go. Now I can jump up. I had to switch out my controller, you guys. Already got in more hits than what I did last time. That's fucking spectacular. Oh, he went down, but I can't quite go down. Rather, I just can't go down. Just a few more hits. And that should do it for this asswipe. Ooh, let me heal. Oh, so close. So close. It's okay. You can just keep doing it as quick as possible, and he'll be alright. I saw a comment? What comment? Let's just do this a few more times. If we have to do it a few more times, that is. Oh, let's gather some soul. That would be useful. Yeah, can only fill halfway. We already knew this. Let's just pull up on a bitch. Yeah, he doesn't fight back necessarily, he just lays a bunch of random fucking traps. Which is his job, you know. We do go up this way to find him first. As we have so obviously seen. Wow, you guys saw that, right? You see how much more aggressive he is for no reason? And then he just ducks back down. Great. Oh, I had one mask, I thought we had two. Damn. Nice, we got two masks. So he is back up even though he dug underground. Whew. That would have been very close. Oh, I still hit that one anyway. I guess he didn't want to jump that down this time. And because I don't like this fucker. And he went back down. Of course he did. Move! I should try to live on these two masks, yeah? Woo! Very close. Oh, he went up. No, he didn't. I turned it down. Ah. Okay, this is not good. Oh, you're shitting me. Wow. It's okay. It happens. One more time, guys. One more time. Maybe two. Actually, I should see what charms I have. Just to do that really quickly. Because the faster I do it, obviously, the better. So let's take off the stench, because he doesn't get close enough. Let's take this off, too. We could totally work with this for a little while. Let's take this off, because we're not gaining any money. And then 2 extra hits would be helpful. I also should have made sure my shadow is in there for chat. And yes, our shadow is still in there. Again, let's get some soul. Just run up on him. Now, for some reason, he won't take damage from the first hit that I try. And for now, of course, your shade will only take 3 soul. Get these 2 soul back. Yep. Actually, let's go around this way. Cause you can kind of hoax him into being where you want it to be. You see this bullshit he does, bro? Fucking Naruto Uzumaki, bro. What are you doing? Oof. Okay, that. Oh, wow. Wow. It's cool. It's totally cool. I know, right? Wow. I didn't get soul like last time, but it's not gonna be. Yeah, it doesn't bother me too much. He kind of is like a stage type of boss. There is one more area where we have to actually kill him at. Fuck, of course my shade decided to fuck me over. It's cool, shit happens. Whew. Oh boy. Let me get that health back. I'm not gonna. Ooh. Oh wow, he's on that. Wow. Let's get that one mask. Now he should be at the top. In the middle somewhere. So, oh no, he's right there. I see him. Let's get that health back real fast. He did a randomized attack for nothing. All he's holding, you guys, is a simple key. So he has one of 3 simple keys. Ooh, didn't if I helped it like that. Well, he's back up top. We already know that. He should be on like this side. Or not. Oof, boy. Oh, he dug under? No, he's right there. Ah! Oh yeah, I could totally blast him, but it's just keeping myself alive is the priority. You know, I keep dying, but I have to get through this somehow. How did that? Oh, what is it? Ah, a king's idol. Nice. Completely forgot about these things. King's idol also are also sellable items. They are completely sellable items. You don't have to hold on to them for anything else. They're just specifically so you can do what you gotta do in the game for a little extra cash. Come here, bitch. Oh, that was 100% my fault. Oh yeah, no, I know he went back up. It's cool. I'm baiting him to stay up there as much as I can. Whew, boy. Okay, so I need to live. And I don't really gain soul by using a soul attack against him, so that's the other problem. Okay. Where did he? Yeah. can't quite hear him. That's the other thing. My headphones, that's the problem with them being so bulky. I can't hear anything. Let's take back one more health. So, oh, so we at least have 4. No, he's done with it. Let's take back those 2. Got him. We have ourselves a simple key. Oh, just as I tried to dream nail it. Man, this game just doesn't want to affiliate with me. So obviously we can't dream nail him now that he's dead. But I think there is a bit more that we can semi-explore. Possibly, maybe not. Most likely not. Yeah, that's everything. We're good to go. I think the increased magic is what helped. Because I only hit him about 2 or 3 times with Vengeful Spirit. So now we're gonna take all these charms off. Because we do still have to make it through the rest of the area. And money right now is kind of important. Oh, we have another charm notch. What else did I have equipped, you guys? Ah, the stench of truth. Right. So, what I am gonna do for you guys though, because I have the majority of the abilities, and if I can get through it, I will do the first Coliseum. Even though this has nothing to do with getting to Hornet. We're not gonna read all this, he's just telling us that he's a little mooch and he wants us to pay so he can unlock stuff. There we go. We got our first one. So yeah, I can show it to you guys. You can do this. Hopefully I can complete it. I'll do my best. The Coliseum of Fools. Yeah, they're fucking right about that. I am dumb. Oh my god, I forgot how I killed this guy. I must have been very eager. Oh right, I didn't come to the Coliseum till I had Sharp Shadow. That's why. Yeah, just kill me, dude. Go ahead. Take the hit. Take the hit. Thank you. So, instead of doing the Coliseum, we're gonna go deal with him so that we can have our items such as Sharp Shadow and, oh god, what is this other thing called? Sharp Shadow and Abyss Shriek. So thankfully, when we lose our shade in the Coliseum, we don't go far. Our shade doesn't go very far at all. It comes right here into this room. Makes you wonder, right? Why the fuck does the Coliseum exist? And why doesn't everybody have a shade in the first place? Thank you, bro. Alright, so now we're gonna leave here. And we're going to head down to where Hornet is, actually. I'm also gonna show you guys how to get to the hive. It's very dangerous. The pathway there is extremely dangerous. Yeah, that's okay. You can take most of these hits. It doesn't bother me too much. Because we should also get it in the Beast Journal, in the Hunter's Journal rather, that we killed these guys. Ooh, 4 bats. Ooh, shite. Alright, this is a little... Haha. Yeah, it's not like fun or anything. I just said it's a little haha. There's a big one! There she blows. Yeah, so it's staying in the area because it knows I'm here. 5-inch my way. So yeah, it's a little aggressive, right? Oof. And I had to do this all in one shot, so I'm gonna take my time and kill him the little baby bitch way because I don't have time to be doing this across the entire fucking field. Oh, die, my friend. Please die. My nail. Oof. I'm gonna say my nail is not strong enough to be dealing with you. I think this is just oh dear. This might just be another Wanderer's Journal, so it's just a little bit of cash. But cash is always useful, right? Ah, King's Idol. Yeah, just more cash. So we went to the left. Now let's go to the right. As we are still in Kingdom's Edge. We have not left Kingdom's Edge in the slightest. Oh boy. And we left the money up top. So it happens. We're not gonna stress the Geo. Actually, we're not gonna stress it at all. I'm gonna stop right here. And I'm gonna figure out a game plan and how we're getting the Hornet. Oh, alive and getting Hornet. Fuck. Oh, that was bad. That was very bad. Oh boy. Let's see. Ooh, boy. Oh boy. Okay. Not as bad as I thought, but oh boy. Ooh boy. Oh boy. Ooh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna take a look at a map that I have for myself because I completed the game quite some time ago. Oh dear, this is not gonna be an easy trip. So the closest we were to Hornet was by Bardon. I think it's Dune because there's two O's. It's Bardoon. It was by Bardoon, so we had to make our way back over there, which wasn't very far. We just kind of have to fall, but falling all the way to the bottom is our best bet, because then we can just climb back up. But I would rather fall and land as close to the landing point where Bardoon is. But for now, we're gonna get our soul back somehow, without everything killing us in one shot. And because we're not going too far, you know, we're just gonna go straight back right. Yeah. Thankfully, I was already in the middle of taking damage, so I didn't take any more damage there. But we are going to make sure we have as many bars of health as possible. We're not gonna go for that Geo, especially not without our soul. Who hopefully is right here. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. I know you can also hit me with Vengeful Spirit. I know. I know. Got it. Cool. So, have our soul back. Let us jump as far to the right as we can. Oh, this is actually kind of perfect. We can also... Oh yeah, this guy's been dead for quite a long time. Yes, you were a champion, we hope. You know, I mean, you tried. Such bitch-ass enemies. How? Fucking hell. Now I can dream now and again. I was a champion. I won't die here. Well, you did die here, my friend. bit of a conundrum. Okay, so because we're on this side, we can make it a lot easier to get down. It's weird though, I don't have quick nail, but I am able to use it as though I have quick nail. It's just timing. Timing is a little fidgety. I think this is our best bet to being near the top of the area. Anything here that breaks? Nothing necessary. This looks like a big old blacked out area that it wants me to explore. Like I said, as far to the right, here we go. As far to the right as we can so we don't fall all the way down. This is Bardoon, so we are in the correct area to head towards Hornet. Not this one, the next one. Oop, not this one either. I'm not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. Down here. Nice. Take those 2 heals. And now we're gonna work on getting to a save point first. And then we'll head straight to Hornet. It is the closest save spot near the fight. I won't say it's a trek. It's not really a trek. It's just annoying because of these guys. There's a lot of them on the way there. And because this is technically a new location, let us explore. Ooh, maybe not that much. I didn't notice that was happening. I was looking at my map. The other map, not this one. The other map. Right, that's what we should have done. Gone to, what's his face? Cornifer. See, that would have killed me if I had stopped moving. There we go, bench this way. Although bench is a bit of a bitch. There we go. Perfect. Very nice. We got our Wanderer's Journal and a place to sit the fuck down. Alright, so our charm slot for Hornet, I can't have this on you, or the stench, because the stench won't really do anything to her unless she's close enough to you. Actually no, I will take the stench, but I would rather take Dash Master and Long Nail. Well, Mark of Pride, but yeah. Mark of Pride is like an extended version of Long Nail. It's just longer. What do you guys think, chat? What are we gonna do? Yeah, let's just deal with Hornet. Because I can't really fight her, you know, with Sharp Shadow because she's hiding behind Sharp Shadow. Rather, she's hiding in front of it. She's very much guarding the pathway to Sharp Shadow. There she is. And this is it. Are you ready? Let's take this nice and easy. So you'd peruse the deeper truth. It isn't one the weak would bear. I know. Let's go, Hornet. Come on. Prove yourself ready to face it. I'll not hold back. My needle is lethal and I'd feel no sadness in a weakling's demise. Show me you can accept the kingdom's past and claim responsibility for its future. Bet. Oof. Already fucking up, you guys. Already fucking dying. Yep. Hornet is not here to play. Had to take a break. Thankfully, our shadow is very easy to get to. Nothing crazy. Though now there might be enemies sitting around here. Oh, or not. That works too. That's very promising. This just lets us know that you have indeed activated the Hornet fight. That's why it's all types of Wendy and crap here. This Hornet's special. She's technically your, like, half-sister. As you can tell, she's a lot faster than what she was when we first fought her. There aren't many places to heal unless she's down. Yeah, or she's doing that thing again. So we're gonna slow down just a bit, because I am rushing. I do notice that I am rushing. But we made it to Hornet, guys. We successfully made it to Hornet. And we've got, what, 2 charms in the process? So we should work on beating Hornet and getting 1 more ability. That'll be enough for this stream. Or we could also get 1 more ability and do another mini boss to get to the Dreamers. Dash twice to gain some distance between you and her. Ooh. This is your chance to heal. I don't quite recommend chasing her around the map. You know, she has all this shit in the area. Oh, man, that's it, yep. Whew. Whew. Not be too hasty and miss our shadow like I used to. I used to miss my shadow all the time when trying to do these jumps. So, remember, walk, dash twice, get some distance. Don't let her fuck you up. Obviously, I already let that happen, just don't take after me, you guys. Whoop. Oh, she knows! The gamers, like, the developers knew you were gonna dash as far out of the way as you could. Dang. I guess there's a reason this is like the Dark Souls of platforming, but I think the actual Dark Souls of platforming would be Dead Cells, because you have to start from the beginning of the game, no matter what. You have to complete the entire game in one sitting. So Dead Cells, I commend you for existing, but Hollow Knight's got you beat in terms of possible difficulty. Also, the story is mad fucking fun. Like, how could you hate Hollow Knight? That was my TED Talk, you guys, on how good Hollow Knight is. Oof! I didn't jump fast enough right there. Oh, she loves the corner thing. And that whole fucking jump shit she does. Don't touch me. Fucking lucky, and you guys know it. No, I'm gonna swap out controllers again. Give me 1 moment. There we go, that should do it. Ooh, my headphones are dying, that's interesting. But I charged them a while ago. so this is a much less used controller. Um, Not as adapted to how I play as the other ones, I guess you could say. My other controllers are fucked up. Like, y'all would not believe how bad my controllers are. Yes. Alright, take the 2 heals. Normally I come in here with a much more upgraded nail. But we haven't defeated the first Colosseum, so that would be part of what's preventing us to continue. Whew. That is also a good time to heal when she does that attack specifically. Because she can't quite stop herself. Whew. Dang, that would have been a prime time to heal. Oh, that was also a decent time to have healed, but oh! Phase 2 already. Oh, phase 2 done fucked me over. Okay, everyone. We're gonna take a fast break. We're gonna grab our soul first. And then we will take a break. So of course you guys are gonna get the blue screen of bullshit. I apologize, I don't have a really cool, like, take a break kind of screen. You know, I'm streaming right off my people. There we go. It hit me, but it's fine. So, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna pause the game. And then we're gonna pause the stream. We'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Ladies, gentlemen, and intersex people, we have returned. Human beings, planet, we have returned to the hollow of the night. You see how quick that was? Bro! I swear they upped her. What? They had to have raised her stats recently. She wasn't this bad before. That was very fast, the dash downward that she did was very quick. I'm not used to that. It was very... I don't know what that was. It was interesting. Should I be overcharmed? No. Let's never do that. Why don't we try a magic build? You know, we're getting plenty of hits on Hornet. No, let's keep that. We're getting plenty of hits. Let's go for a bit of a magical situation, you know? Let's try this. And that way we can kind of just magic the shit out of her. And see what we can do. Now, the stench was definitely helping because I don't have an upgraded nail. And I am going to have to go running around looking for pale ore. But I would like to do this on just, you know, the base level nail. See if I can in the first place. Because there are players who run through this whole game in 30 minutes and they have never once upgraded their nail past the broken stage. I keep getting these comments and I don't know. Ah, here we go. What is it with people dropping in and out of consciousness? Are you guys okay? Let's get behind Hornet. Oh, technically. Bad idea to do that. As you can see, Hornet's range of abilities are a little excessive. Also, this was not a good fight. That was not a good fight at all. We're gonna keep the build we have until we can actually do something to her. Kyoku, are you doing okay? What is going on over there, man? You need a hand? You doing okay? Let's get as close as we can. Oof! She saw us coming for that. Whew. Let's not be hasty, Hornet. I did mean to hit her just as I landed there. Obviously, she has other plans. Take that single heal. Let's try not to heal more than one. Oh! Oof, this is getting crazy. Let's see. How can we make the strat better? Now, I might put back on, this. Because Soul Catcher does indeed help, but if I'm using Soul Eater, I shouldn't need Soul Catcher. Try this again, dash twice, take our time. Oof. when you try to take your time, but Hornet says fuck that. Wow, jeez. Oof. Wow. They changed her like audio commands as well. Oh. That's very whack. So, obviously we're ill prepared for Hornet. Just a bit. Just slightly ill prepared. So what we're gonna do now, instead of Hornet... Actually, we're gonna try it again. We're gonna keep trying, and I'm gonna try to slow myself down. Just to watch her general attacks. But being, you know, all on Hornet is not a strategy. It's not. I can't quite master how quickly, you know, and there are people who can just follow her jump. It's crazy. Like they keep hitting her as she's jumping. 2 heals, that's it, nothing more. Thankfully we didn't need it. Ooh, a deal. Woo! It's okay, these things happen. There was only 1 hit, I could have countered that. Just like that. Oh! That's okay, that's the whole point, I healed. Woo! It's always good to try and bait her. Ooh, wow. Although she will drop and still hit you. Ooh, wait. Just getting hectic. Let's go. I think I can get it this time. We got her down. I keep saying we because, you know, you guys are a part of it. It's for you guys, at least for myself, man. This stream, I love streaming. I enjoy it. It's just I need to be more consistent. And when you start to feel like you're talking to yourself after a little while, you know you're not, but it feels very empty. And it's probably why the comments are so important to people. You know, it's exact input. Oh, that was too low. And we all knew that. Woo! Ah! You know, I say I'm gonna slow down, and I just make it worse. That whole jump down thing is new to me. One heal at a time. Oh! That would have been a perfect heal. Man. So actually everyone, let me see the time of the stream and what, you know, time measurement we have, even though we did just take a bit of a break. So we're gonna keep going, trying Hornet, until the stream reaches about 2 hours. At that point, we're gonna switch to a different objective, because Hornet will take this entirety. You know, she's very difficult, only because I'm Russian. Only because I'm Russian. And I also may have to switch controllers 1 more time, so I will be charging those. Yeah, we switched again, you guys. It's necessary. These controllers are just way more responsive to me. Especially my original PlayStation controller. It knows exactly what I need. That's the other thing. If you hit enemies before the fight starts, you'll notice they get far more aggressive. If you guys have ever encountered Nightmare King Grim, if you start to hit him while he's bowing to the audience, the fight becomes way more aggressive, and he immediately goes into his like orb attack. I could have healed right there. It's okay. down a bit. Another time to heal that I missed. Ah. You know, Kyoku, Hornet is kicking my ass, okay? And we can all see that. Actually, instead of switching to a different objective, we might just have to end the stream there, simply because doing a lot of this in one set-in-stone stream is rather difficult. Also, I have an editing app now, so I can edit the videos for you guys. You can see exactly the parts you want to see. So I will take out a lot of the traveling, except for major areas. Ooh, I could have dodged out the way of that. Oh, and that one. Those are both entirely my fault. There we go, she's down. Let's take 2 heals. Let's not risk the third one, even though we lost the third one. See how tight it is? The seconds you have to actually attack. It's very slick. Understanding how your knight works based on controller movements is important. Woo! That would have been a good time to heal. So would that have? Ooh. Whoa. Ooh. Let's take one. Yeah. 2, 3. Phase 2, you guys. Or is this phase 3 already? I had it down once, right? Yeah, phase 2 or 3-ish. 2-ish, 3-ish, 2-ish. Definitely like 2. But she can do this in 2 of her 3 phases, which are the last 2. Ah! Could have healed right then and there. It happens. So, we can get down to the next phase. Obviously, my magic build has only been useful for healing, because I haven't quite been using the attacks. So I will... Let's start focusing on the attacks. We've got some of the dodging out the way. It's just a matter of watching her and the distance between you. It's a very small screen, you know, nothing else is moving except you and Hornet. There's not too much to focus on, which is great, except focusing on Hornet is a lot. Most of the game, your shadow will only ever need 3 hits to come back into your body, so don't stress all that. See how crazy that was? She didn't even recognize that she got hit. Oof! I just got knocked away. Oh, and again, if I had to stay on the ground. It's okay. She's gonna kill me this round. Oh, or not. Wait. Ooh, risky business. Yo, Hornet is so aggressive. I love it, but it's so dangerous. Woo! I need another chance to heal. That could have been it. Yeah, no. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. So the Hornet battle, I won't say it is difficult. I won't lie. It's difficult, but you have to understand and slow the fuck down. Like, I probably shouldn't keep hitting her at the start of the fight, because as I said, it does make her way more aggressive. So I won't hit her at the beginning, and I'll see how much slower she is, or how much slower I am. Please remember, guys, I'm not a professional by any means. I play Hollow Knight in my spare. Oh, damn it. Not so bad. A lot slower. At least a decent full second slower. Oof. And a second is still, you know, It's time. Normally I can get these hits in. Let's take 3. Let's take all 3. Woo! Alright, not bad. Back out from that one, because she's a volatile ass bitch. Woo! My fault entirely. So was that. I should have been a bit more. Yeah, I need to be a bit more prepared for me going down. Can I say no? Because Baldur Shell is even less effective in this fight, and I will show you exactly how. So I'll take off this. I'll take off Grub Song to show you guys why Kyoku, for some reason, is obsessed with Baldur Shell, even though Baldur Shell is literally a piece of crap, and we all know it. 3 hits is not enough time. Not in the slightest. And if I don't have enough reason to heal, like, bro. If I have no power to heal, no soul to heal, Baldur Shell doesn't work. So if I have no soul, and I'm simply just trying to block something, it's not just gonna sit there and wait. That is the biggest problem with Baldur Shell. Can't heal? Well, guess what? You can't block either. Right, don't hit her. See? Baldur Shell is fucking useless, man. Because if you do have it active while you're trying not to get hit, you still take the damage. Especially if you miss the heal. You can't defend yourself unless you're healed. So you constantly have to have, like, no fucking health. There's no point in having Baldur Shell. Unless you intend on taking damage like that. And there you go, 3 hits and done. No more Baldur Shell. It doesn't come back unless I take revenge. And Hornet's too fucking fast for that shit. So, reasons why we're not using Baldur Shell is that. I'm gonna return to Soul Eater because Soul Eater actually was fucking useful. First off, second Baldur Shell, no. I can't wait for you to get to this fight and try this shit with Baldur Shell because that was the most useless situation I have ever been in with it. You take Baldur Shell if you're expecting to take damage. Don't expect to take damage in Hollow Knight. Expect to avoid everything possible. It's too fucking fast. Hornet for some reason can't block overhead attacks, but she can totally parry them and counter them like fucking water. There we go. Let's take these 2 because I don't have to pull through. I tried to use Sharp Shadow just now and I don't have Sharp Shadow. Woo! Hornet with your bullshit. Hornet, go down, go down. Go down! Please go down! Fuck! Yeah, that was it. There's no way I was getting out of that one. I could have bounced on the wall as I realized last minute, but, you know, fight's already over. Kinda wish we had Hornet's abilities, like the way she fights would be perfect. Yeah, it would be perfect, which is why Hollow Knight Silksong is coming out, what, later this year? Next year? Something like that? Hollow Knight Silksong is the sequel to Hollow Knight, where we play as Hornet. Though a lot of people are speculating that it's a prequel, which would make a lot of sense to the way she's acting towards the knight. And there's no way in hell Hornet gets captured by a bunch of motherfuckers wearing bells on their heads. The mechanics that we've seen for Hollow Knight Silksong, we've only had about 2 or 3 videos from it. IGN did play it at Gamescom, I believe. They got to play the first demo, or the first, first released beta demo version of the game. Don't hit her. This is me being way too eager to kill her. Whew. Oh, that's bullshit. Okay. See, if they ever do update Hollow Knight, the original game, this game is about 2-3 years old already. It's 2020. It's 3 years old. They should update what happens when an enemy is down. Like, if we run into an enemy, we shouldn't take damage if they're panting on the fucking floor trying to recover on their own. You know. What in the world is that sound? I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking out the window. There's just so much noise happening. There are a lot. Oh my god, I completely forgot what I was saying. Right, I was talking about the demo. So, in the demo, we got to see how Hornet's mechanics work. There we go. In comparison to the Knight. So, Hornet doesn't quite have a jump like this. Instead, Hornet's jump was showcased as, if you jump, she's gonna grab onto the ledge, much like how Hollow Knight did just now, and pull herself up. Instead of it just being like an immediate jump, though I do think there is an extra double jump, considering how high she can get in this fucking game. And she can casually just spin bitches into the next round. So it is correct to assume that, Hollow Knight Silksong would be a prequel. Oh, I tried to jump. Okay. I'm constantly trying to go for the overhead attacks. You get no knockback, and she gets little to no knockback and shit like that. That was interesting. How she landed right in front of me but took no damage. If anybody ever gives you advice and says hit the enemy while they're down in Hollow Knight, don't listen. Take that moment to heal. Always take that moment to heal if you've lost life in the first place, or you could just be a badass motherfucker and, somehow beat it in the first go. I told you guys, I'm gonna be here a while. Longer than I anticipated. We're gonna be here a while. Something is really wrong with my stream. On my second viewer. My view, rather. I don't know, it's not reacting properly. It's like playing the videos in reverse. I'm very confused. Get close. Ooh. Oh, I'm just making it worse. Wow, that was so rude of her. There we— oh, you're kidding me. I love how we got her down to the second phase, and she's just... I could have double jumped. Oof, I keep doing that. The way she lands doesn't help at all. Oof. Ooh, my thumb, man, my thumb. I'm so ready to quit and just save this for another stream. Oh, also, if you guys really want a lot, and I mean a lot, of in-depth explanations of the Hollow Knight lore and how the world actually works, you can go to Mossbag. I don't know him personally or anything like that. I just know of his channel. Mossbag does very close related videos on Hollow Knight lore, character, relations, environments, everything you need to know about the game. All the ins and outs. There we go, down already. Bro, I was not gonna hit you. Woo. Ooh. She's getting very crazy. Oh, dude! That wasn't even fair. I really am trying to find a... Oh. Are there other abilities that I could grab before the fight? No. The only other thing that I could grab for this fight that would make it a lot better would be an upgraded nail, but I have no pale ore for it. And because we've got no pale ore, you know... Hi, Lily. Right next to my microphone, she wants to meow. There's nothing else I could do. I have most of the abilities necessary. I just don't have the upgraded versions, and they're only upgraded once. The nail can upgrade another 4 times. And I only come in here normally with an upgraded nail, a nail that's been upgraded twice. So there really isn't much that I could do. You know, and preserving soul to heal myself is the more important situation in this game. Oh, very close for that. Ah, it knew exactly when I was gonna dash. Fucking AIs, man. I only wanted 2 heals, but I would have loved to think of it. Woo! Now she just doesn't let me jump around the fucking map. One more phase, you guys. And hopefully we got her. Again, I said hopefully, not then we got her. Yeah, that. Oof! Whoo! Let's try it again. It was going pretty good. I'm okay with the strat of taking 2 lives, or rather of taking 2 hits at the beginning of the fight. I took about 2 or 3, and then she was down. I'm okay with doing that. You know, aggression. If it works, it works in the game. Obviously, not in real life. You know, because aggression is never the answer. Maybe smoke a blunt, and then you'll find the answer. But you know, not aggression. Not aggression. Oh, also, because YouTube has changed their guidelines, or DACA, or DASA, Desa Daka Doka, I don't know, whatever the company's called, because they're affiliated with YouTube, we now have to say what our channel is specifically created for, like what content we make. I do not make content for children. I curse way too fucking much to be making content for children, and this is not a children's game. This is a very dark, very demented game. It is not something a child should be playing, despite there being little to no blood effects in the game at all. It's not for kids. My niece wants to play Hollow Knight, and the condition I told her was she has to be at least 13, and she has to be able to read. My niece, unfortunately, can't read. Rather, she can, she just doesn't like to admit it. So it affects her schoolwork and things like that. She refuses to do a lot of things. She's autistic, so we can understand where she's struggling, we can understand why she's struggling. You know, but it makes no sense to fake not being able to read if you want to do things. Got her! Let's take these 3 heals real quick. Because I will. Oh! Guess I'm taking no fucking heals, because that. Whew! How did that work out? That was my only other chance to heal just now. Ah! If I had stayed still. No, even if I had stayed still, she slid into the wall. So we can do 2 phases easy now. You know, just have to readjust to doing the fight. It's very different when you don't have... well, I do technically have all the abilities I have in my personal file. I have 3 or 4 personal files. 2 on Xbox, 1 on PlayStation. Yes, guys, I am a well-rounded gamer, and the first chance I get, I am buying Hollow Knight on the Switch. I don't care if it's just this version, or if it's Silksong. I'm buying Hollow Knight on the Switch. You know, it's like video games. Crazy like that, you know? What was that on the side of my screen that shouldn't have happened? Oh, you're kidding me. Ooh. Now, risking magic versus health. It's okay, but I need more health. See, like, she keeps doing all that shit. Now, I have enough to live. Or not, because she keeps doing that shit. Oh, Jesus, Hornet. She keeps attacking after we're dead. Like, I just... Hornet! Let's go kill our sister, you guys. Oh, in terms of Hollow Knight lore, the reason Hornet is technically our sister is because we are born of the Pale King. Now, I won't necessarily say born, we're more like created of the Pale King. So Hornet is actually his blood daughter, made with, Hera. Or rather, made with a weaver, kind of, sort of. Because for some reason, Hera could not have children of her own, or she never married, something like that. Never found the right mate. All this goodness. I mean, they're bugs. It's more than likely you never found the right mate. Especially if you're a fucking queen. Ah! Come on, Hornet. Don't take any more hits from me, please. Oh, I made it worse. Oh, I made it worse. The difficulty is trying to do the pogo downward, and I'm gonna have to master that to get through the other things I want on my personal file. You know, like the Path of Pain and things like that, you know. Or getting through the White Palace in the first place. Because behind the Hornet fight is a whole extra level. Yeah, I move way too fast too. Either I'm anticipating a lot faster than I need to. They did that way all the way on purpose. Cool. Nice. Took all 3 heals. Whoo, that happens. We got her in phase 2, right? Yeah, we got her in phase 2 right now. Got her. Let's take all 3 if we can. We can. Interesting how she jumped right over me both times. Yeah, I'm not crazy enough to touch the Psych Hornet, like... Ooh. Let's try and get these off the field. That's not the exact same attack for that audio cue. Those are 2 very different attacks. See why it's good to bait this bitch? Not that she'll ever hit her own items or take damage. Oh, so close. So very close. So we have gone past the expected 2-hour mark. So I do want to say I'm sorry, everybody. But we're gonna go kill Hornet before we end this fucking stream. That's what we're doing. Like, we are not completing the stream till Hornet is dead. Now, obviously, this is taking, like, what, 2-3 hours just to fucking kill one person. But it happens. We were able to get to this area. We were able to explore the elevator shaft. And we found Hornet, which, you know, Hornet. Hornet. Ooh. If my knight would just look the correct way. You see how hard English is when you're mad, you guys? Almost had it. I am preferring to go for the pogos. You know, no crazy amounts of knockback. Even though I hit her in that instance, but alright, we're not gonna worry about that. You know what, guys? Unfortunately, because this is taking so much time and I have so many other things I need to get to tonight, before I go to bed, and, you know, get ready for school and all that goodness, you know, college never sleeps. I've got a lot to do, you know, for work, for school. These next 2 attempts for Hornet might be the last ones. I will do my best. You know, I'm gonna slow down a lot more because I've been speeding up, just trying so much to get her out of the way. So these will be the last 2 attempts. And then this stream will have to end, but we will establish what we're doing on the next stream before that. Ooh. They had to have changed her mechanics somehow. She was not this erratic before. She was, but not the way she is. For those of you who were able to play Hollow Knight on PC when it first came out, I'd love to know the differences in how Hornet is reacting in comparison to her console release, if any of you have played vice versa. Dang it, I tried to hit the wall and then Crystal Heart. Last attempt, you guys. We obviously have, our preset skills down. And I haven't used magic as much as I would have liked. But these things happen. Go. Just getting her out of this first phase is like the problem. I tried to stand there and heal, I shouldn't have. It's okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the stream. We're gonna establish what we're doing in the next stream right now. So the first objective is to beat the shit out of Hornet, and figure out how we're gonna do that. The next objective is to, let's see. Once we defeat Hornet, we're gonna grab the available item that's behind her, and then we're gonna make our way down to, we'll make our way down to the Abyss. We'll walk through the Ancient Basin, one more time so that we can get to the Abyss, which will give you guys, these lore cutscenes and everything that I've been trying to find for you. Once we get our last few upgraded abilities, we'll go for the Pale Ore. So we'll do two renditions of Coliseum of Fools, because the second Coliseum of Fools entry defeating the second Coliseum fight challenge in the Coliseum of Fools is what gives us our second or third piece of Pale Ore. Now, the first one we found, I think we went all the way up and found it. It doesn't look like it though, because it's not marked on the map. Our third piece is in this area with an enemy known as Nosk, or Nosk. I think it's Nosk. There's only one O. An enemy known as Nosk. He's very fucking creepy, very terrifying, and we can fight him whenever we want. He is an optional boss, but if we are working towards the Pantheon of the Hollow Nest, we have to fight him. He's part of the Pantheon completion list, I don't believe we have to fight Zote. I don't think he's an actual problem. He's a special challenge, and because we never actually saved him, we won't have to deal with his challenge. And he doesn't count towards 112%, I believe. I think it's just little random achievements and whatnot. We'll make our way back to Green Path now that we have a bunch of Pogo abilities, a Shriek ability, and whatnot. And we'll get through these faded out areas as well. And then we'll start with Monomon, because it will be the closest one to us. But we won't go from Monomon to Hera, we'll go from Monomon to Lorien. Over here. Because there's more to map out in the King Station, or rather in the City of Tears, so we're gonna do that last. So we can do all the mapping out in one shot. After we defeat Hornet, directly what we'll do is I will show you guys where the Hive is. There's a small little blacked out area right here. that is where the Hive is. That's where you can find Queen Vespa and the Hive Knight, as well as the charm known as Hive Blood. Hive Blood makes your mask abilities, your health, your mass shards, they turn them into what's known as Hive Blood cores. Hive Blood cores basically, they refresh over time, but the time is rather inconsistent, so there's nothing too much to worry about. So that's what we're going to do in the next stream. Now, when do we want this stream? Obviously, I'm going to do it this month. It's just this month is very hectic. I have my sister's birthday coming up. I've got to be there for that. I got a bunch of work events I have to do. I also am going to be streaming Monster Hunter this month, as well as Kingdom Hearts the Remind DLC, though the Remind DLC stream might happen in February, because I won't be able to purchase it the day of release, which is in a few days, honestly, and I have yet to complete my original stream of Kingdom Hearts 3. So before we ever even stream Remind on the channel, we will be completing the 3rd installment, or the 12th installment of Kingdom Hearts. Also, if anybody knows anyone who's willing to give me a 3DS so I can actually show you guys the original Kingdom Hearts 352 days, whatever it is, that'd be excellent. I'd return it, mail it, ship it, whatever it is. I do have a copy. I do have a copy of the original 350 days -2. I just have to find it. So we will be completing that at the start of 2020. Now, if there are any other games you guys would like me to play, or the channel to play, because this channel is actually expanding, I will be collaborating with my sister, my blood-related sister, to make another channel for the two of us to have together, as well as using this channel to regularly stream with Ravenheart and Kyoku. When everything is up and running properly, we will be returning to Monster Hunter, and we will be re-racing one of our Kingdom Hearts, but that'll be up to you guys. Also coming up in, I believe, June, that I will be doing, I am going to delete all the previous Final Fantasy 15 streams on the channel. So that will be gone, and I will be redoing the entire stream one playthrough all the way. So it will be a few days. It'll be a few days, but it will be the same stream non-stop. So that will be a it won't be like a speedrun. It'll just be a complete playthrough, no stopping, no skipping cutscenes, just all the way through. Now that takes about, let's see, I took a long time to complete the game, and I was taking leisurely stuff. I was doing side quests, but I won't be doing the side quest. I will be saving the side quest to the end of the game. Now, some of them are required to complete the game in the first place, so obviously we won't be skipping those. Devil May Cry will be returning in May. We can complete that stream at that point because Kyoku may be joining us for that stream. Some of you might know how Devil May Cry works, some of you might not. The 5th installment of the game allows for online play. So while you are doing, say you're doing Chapter 12, and somebody else, somewhere else in the world is also doing Chapter 12, you will see that person in your game, in your area. They will be playing as either the same character or a whole other character. You have 3 options when playing Devil May Cry 5. You have Dante, you have V, and you have Nero. Dante is obviously the original Devil May Cry character, from 1 through God knows whatever. And Nero originated in Devil May Cry 4. Now, don't worry about who V is. That will be explained in the game on its own, but he is new to Devil May Cry 5 as a playable character. Also, this will be the last thing. Because I am very avid about using my PlayStation for streams instead of my Xbox, because Xbox only allows you to stream on Mixer, which is a Microsoft exclusive streaming service. I will be attempting to stream what is it? What do I want to do? I want to do an old school month. An entire month where all I play is old school games on the original console, on either Twitch or YouTube. I do not trust Mixer because there's not enough of a view base. It is literally exclusive to Xbox or your mobile phone. So it's not very it's not very inclusive, you know? It isn't there for everybody to watch. Oh, also real quick, you guys, I'm going to give a plug to a wonderful Twitch streamer by the name of Chris Taji. He has been streaming tonight, earlier tonight he was streaming a music creation stream, rather. He was showing you how to professionally create beats and align your rhythm tracks, rather. Align your rhythm tracks based on whatever program you're using. You can find him at Chris_Taji on Twitch, or Chris Taji on YouTube and SoundCloud. That's about it, you guys. Also, Kyoku should be getting back up on streaming very soon. His channel is linked on my channel, as always. So thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight. Have a great night. Get some rest. Happy New Year.